The prominent towers of Mestia were used as lookout points, and during emergencies, they served as refuges for each family, who lived in the living quarters in their lower sections, and which even had stables for livestock. Currently, these medieval fortresses are still private property, and looking out the window, you can see a beautiful mountain range and mighty Mount Ushba, one of the most important peaks in the country. It is 4,700 meters high and known as the Matterhorn of the Caucasus. It is one of the most difficult mountains to climb in Europe. Ushba, in the Svan dialect, means the road to nowhere. The northern peak was climbed for the first time in 1888, and the southern peak was reached by a Swiss-German-Austrian expedition in 1903. In Mestia, as in all of Georgia, the traditional supra takes place among families and neighbors. The toast is made, and often a goat horn is used for the wine. In keeping with tradition, women are praised before the wine is drunk straight down. Other customs in Mestia are just as exciting, such as bareback horse racing, in which the rider of the winning family may carry a golden lion-shaped banner. Families from all over the valley participate in these fun contests, and they usually coincide with the local festivals. Ushguli also belongs to the mountainous region of Svaneti. It has defensive towers, which are World Heritage Sites. Some 70 families live in this area at the foot of Mount Shkhara. At 2,200 meters above sea level, it is the highest inhabited community in Europe. Some people here still practice the unusual art of looking for gold in a more traditional way. It involves simply channeling the water and then extracting the tiny gold beads which stick to the wool of a sheepskin. This is an ancient custom that is rarely used today. This ancient method of obtaining the precious metal is related to the myth of Jason and the Argonauts, who left for the kingdom of Colchis, governed by Aeetes, so that the mythical hero, after having successfully obtained the pelt of the Golden Fleece in the Caucasus, could reclaim the throne usurped by his brother Peleus. Many archaeologists claim that it was in the Mingrelia region where, according to myth, Jason found the Golden Fleece. In the 4th century BC, Nokkalakevi, later a fortified city in medieval times, was the capital of the Agrisi kingdom, and according to stories by Prince Bakhushti Bagrationi, it even had a Dadyani dynasty palace in the 18th century. The rural atmosphere of some towns in Mingrelia, where animals return home by themselves at the end of the day, is a stark contrast to the sorrow of a region that has suffered the consequences of conflicts in neighboring areas. During the military uprising against President Shevardnadze, then with the fighting in Abkhazia, and finally during the South Ossetia War of 2008. Shatili is located in the narrow pass of Arguni, on the northern slope of the Great Caucasus, a historical territory where Saint Nino preached after the conversion of King Midian and King Nana. The intriguing beauty of the medieval towers and their considerable elevation, 1,400 meters above sea level, has made this town the ideal location for the shooting of many films about the lives of Georgian highlanders.
So 60% of Georgian territory are mountains, and there are lots of fantastic opportunities for all kinds of people who like nature, who like mountains. There are 5 peaks in the Caucasus in Georgia, over 5,000 meters, which gives really great opportunities for the amateur climbers. The part of mountaineering, these mountains give a brilliant opportunity just for those who like nature. So you can do like 2-3 weeks continuous treks in a totally wild environment. Plus there are lots of opportunities for rafting, canoeing, canyoning, or any mountain activities.
The Caucasus, in the shadow of Mount Kazbek, has given rise to a number of legends, such as that of the Rebel Prometheus. According to mythology, Zeus chained him to these mountains for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to the mortals. The Georgian military highway is also historic. It is the largest commercial route in Georgia, linking Tbilisi with Russia, and was used by Attila, and later as part of the Silk Road. Georgia has 2 ski resorts. Bakuriani, to the south of Borjomi at an altitude of 1,700 meters, has conditions that are ideal for family skiing. Gudauri, in the Upper Caucasus at 2,000 meters, has steep slopes which will satisfy the most extreme athletes.